Hi, everybody. Sorry for posting late tonight. It was not my intention to do so. I was in the middle of doing invoicing and orders and looked up and it was like 30 till and I I messaged Beth and was like, is the live in like 15 minutes or an hour and 15 minutes? So I had to kind of throw it together real quick. So sorry that I wasn't able to share it within the Facebook group. Sorry about that. It wasn't my intention. It's just been one of those days, but I didn't want to leave any of y'all hanging just because I was having kind of a day. So, let me say hello to everybody. Hi, Rosanna. Hi, Karen. Tammy, Barbara. I don't know where everyone is. I didn't exactly remember to post this in Facebook. So I'm hoping everybody will trickle over once they see it pop up in their notifications. I'm so sorry, guys. It was not my intent to do that. Like I said, I got caught up in trying to get all of the SKUs added and invoicing done, and so I was a bit late. Speaking of, if any of you guys missed the live sale on Monday mornings, go ahead and you can still go watch it and you can still place orders. And then I will pull the stuff for you, invoice you, and get it sent out. Now that I have the SKUs in, that part will be easy. So, but it was fun. And hi, Dorothy, Pauline, Beth, Kim, Penny, Tina. You guys are great. You guys really do appreciate you guys showing up, even though I forgot. It looks like there's like a smudge on my glasses. So, also speaking of the live sale on Monday, if there is anything in specific you guys would like us to look for, let me know and I will do my very best in order to make that happen. And it also lets us know what kind of stuff you guys want, because that was our first one, so we're just trying to make sure. We just wanted you to see what was possible, and what we had, so that you would know where we could go in the future. Sorry, I just realized I forgot to pull out my clasp for the project tonight. I don't want to use this super huge big one, but it's all right. That's the only one I can find. We're using the big one. I can always change it later. So what I thought, hi Libby, hi Angela. For those of you that are just rolling in because of me, because I didn't get it posted, I apologize for that. Like I was just saying, we did the live sale on Monday just to give you guys like a taste of what it would look like, give us a chance to see what it would be like from our end. If you want to go and watch that over, again, you can still order from it at any time. Our goal is to get it to where this week was about showing you guys the stuff that you guys have asked for from our tutorials. And then we wanted to give you a taste of the kind of stuff that Bernie has there. But like I said in the beginning, and like I panned and showed all of you guys, that is a very small, like crumb of everything that Bernie has there. So if you guys have any requests, yes, I know, Beth, I'm sorry. I promise I will get that for you. I promise. Anyways, tonight, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to be doing a Cascade pearl necklace. And I was inspired to do this by a very lovely and generous goodie box that was sent to Amy and I by Tammy. And it had some of the most beautiful pearls I've seen in it, amongst other things. We weren't able to do a unboxing together while she was here because it literally got here less than half an hour before we had to leave for the airport. So we had to just open it. The two of us split the stuff up that needed to be split. She had to jump on a plane and leave. So, hi, Gina. Nice to see you. Hi, Brandy and Chris. Hello. You're not late. It's my fault. I put it up. I didn't get it put up in Facebook, and I barely just put it up on YouTube a few minutes ago. So for some reason, I was thinking didn't start until 7:00 my time, but I don't know. I think that's when the time changes. I'm not sure. So anyways, what we're going to be doing here, let me go down to my mat and show you. I have most of the components already put together, but basically what we're going to do is we're going to take this chain necklace and we're going to start in the center, and in the center will be let's say 4 pearls, and then it will end. Well, then on either side it will then go down the next time around, and the next one will be 3, like this, and on either side. Oh, that needs to be a bottom one, and then obviously it will go 2 and then 1. Though you don't necessarily have to go through all of that and cut it down, but you can. So, but first I want to show you guys, although I'm sure most of you can know how to do this and or have done it before. There we go. 1, and then there's 1 there, and 1 for the bottom, and then there's just the 1 and 1 on either side. So all I did for this, you guys, it was very easy, because they are pearls and have small holes. Hold on, that's not the 24 gauge. I literally just had it out on my mat as I was trying to finish this up real quick. The gold wire. Literally, guys, here it is. Sorry about that. I didn't want to do it on really flimsy wire, even though I could redo it afterwards. I'd rather not. So literally you're just going to take a section of wire and you're going to make a wrapped loop on either end. And I tried to keep the hole small because the chain is so dainty. I felt like larger loops would just be out. It would look weird with all of the smaller things. And I also only did 2 wraps on either one for the same reason. Now, if you wanted to use a thicker chain, you absolutely could. But this is just how I put this one together. So I just put these bead caps on either side and then just did another small wrapped loop, being careful to keep the area between the pearl and the wire short so that I only have to do, there's just room for those two wraps that I want there, rather than one side having a lot, like two, and the other one having a bunch of different ones. And then I'm just going to take, it's as easy as that, guys. I'm just going to take some jump rings. What do you mean yours and Heather's ears must have been burning because we were talking about, aw, that's sweet of you. Hi, Dorina. Hi, Lois. Glad you guys could join us. So here are the components, and then all we're going to take are some itty bitty little 3mm jump rings, and we're going to start connecting the links together using the jump rings. These are such... Oh, for the bottom pearls, guys, I popped those on a head pin and then just did a wrapped loop. I'm sorry, I didn't show that part. That's the only difference between the bottom pearls. You're not even seeing my fingers because I'm too far down. That's the only difference between the links and the bottom pearls. So now it's simply a matter of joining the loops. And just so you guys know, you don't need to do this. Oh my goodness, my pliers are stuck. You don't need to do this with just pearls. You could do it with pearls and gemstones alternating down. I've done that before. You could also do it where it's all gemstones. You can basically make this in whatever stone and whatever color metal you want it in. Oh, no, Heather, I'm doing this wrong. I'm so sorry, you guys. There's supposed to be chain between each of these pearls. I was like, why is this not looking right? Because I forgot to put chain in between them. In between each of the pearls, there will actually be a piece of chain. Sorry about that. And these little 3mm jump rings that I'm using, I know that they look itty bitty and teeny tiny, but they are hard tempered. So just because they're small, they're still, it's not like they're just going to pull right open. So you're going to put the pearl, and then you're going to put a piece of chain. And I did 7 links of this chain, guys. I like the length of it. And it's also a good lucky number, but let me see if I can bring it up. They're like itty bitty little peanut links. And I got these from this chain from Hobby Lobby. It was just, it's the 14 karat heavily plated chain that I got from there. So Oh, Kim, what size are the pearls? The pearls are 8mm, but you could do it with any size pearls. You could do them, or beads. You could do it with smaller or larger. I decided not to make the cascades too long because the chain is like the number of cascades, I mean. But it's something that's really pretty. It also catches the eye. The longest one will hit you in that sweet spot as I point, like right in your bosom. But then the cascades, because they get shorter, it draws the eye up to your face more. So it has a really nice effect. You could also do this with sorry, these jump rings are a little hard to get into my mighty big pliers. They're so little, but it's what's needed for the design. So I think, anyways, if I was using a larger chain, you could obviously use a larger jump ring. But I don't want the jump ring to stand out more than the chain or the pearl itself. It's hard to even see where this one is split. Goodness. Also, guys, since Sunday night is going to be changing and I'm the one doing the live, I'm going to make Sunday night at the same time as this. Does that sound good to everybody? I know some of you were it was confusing going back and forth between the different times, and people weren't sure when it started and why it changed. So before, we had it on that day because that's what Amy needed because she had work on Mondays. But since I'll be doing the live on Sunday, we can do it at the same time. You're welcome, Kim. Good. I'm glad, Linda. That makes me happy. I figured you guys would be happy with that because it does make it less confusing to have the 2 times. So it will work out. I just love these. I don't know why these kind of necklaces I think they just look very luxe to me. Like they're very luxurious. They're kind of, I don't know, like I feel like we would see something like this on like a James Bond movie. The Bond girl would be wearing something like this. Or at least that's what I think they'd be wearing. I don't know. I like it anyways. And it's not hard to do. You can do it with, depending upon what length you do each of them as. I'm sorry, guys, these splits are hard to see. And now I lost my train of thought. When we get to the top, what I was saying is that you can make these as short or as long as you want them to be, and then up on the chain you can decide. I think I'm going to keep the chain length short at like 18 inches. That way this isn't hitting too far down. But I don't know. Have you guys ever been inspired by have you guys ever been inspired by a TV show or a movie for a piece of jewelry that you've made? If so, let us know. I so wish you guys could share pictures during this. Like, it would be so nice. Like, I ask you this question, you're like, yep, I made this, and could show it to me. That's what I wish. Anyways. Oh, Ramsey, no Barker, you have to go out. So I can just say that, and Dad'll come get you if you're gonna bark. Because I have an amazing husband who watches my videos and sometimes even just listens to them at work again, which I think is sweet. So what do you guys think? Are you liking it so far? I know it's just a lot of, you know what? Hold on just a second. I'm going to do something actually. Let's go to that one. There. Now I don't feel like I'm talking to myself as much. I don't know why seeing my face, it just makes you feel like you guys can see me. So I'm not just in here talking to myself. What? Yeah. Just going through. Oh, that one has half of the link I had to cut off. I thought I got them all cleaned off. Apparently not that one. Aw, thanks, Chris. I certainly hope so. I'm not going to put a chain when I attach them to the actual chain part itself. We're gonna do it. Oh, Lois, really? I'm so excited for you to get a new phone, Kim. Lois, I'm jealous because we haven't had much of a monsoon season the last couple of years, and we typically get some crazy thunder and lightning storms. Kim, I promise that I can help you with Google phones or some stuff on Android or like a Samsung or whatever, because I can ask my little sister who has one. But I had an iPhone for 2 years, and as soon as it was time to renew, I went back to Google. I think it was for a lot of reasons. The main one being that, you know, I have memory recall stuff with my Derkham's disease. So trying to learn a whole new operating system after having gone so long with the other one just got to be extremely overwhelming. So goodness. That one was upside down. I probably should have connected some of these ahead of time too. I'm sorry you're just watching me connect these, but I hope you're all having a lovely thing. You have a Samsung tablet. Okay, so you understand that. All righty. Well, at least you have. Well, then if you have a Samsung tablet, I could totally tell you how to post pictures. You just have to take them off of. You just have to take the pictures with your tablet, and then I could easily show you how to post pictures with that. I didn't realize that you had a tablet that you do all of this on. Heather, why did you just do that? I don't know why I just connected the pearl without a piece of chain. This needs a piece of chain first. Okay, I have the 4. I have 1, 3, I have a 2, I have a 1. So I need the other 3 section and a 2 section. And then we will be just about done. So I just need to add this can be oh, now this would be this. I think I'm going to order myself some gold-filled wire. So it'll be a little expensive. And do this, but create like my own, the little links that I like so much. And just like create the whole chain myself, which I'm sure to some that makes no sense because I can buy that part of it, but for me, that's like, I don't know. The pieces that I've made that I like the best are the copper ones where I've made every single component because it just feels like more of an accomplishment, which is probably silly because that's not necessary to make a beautiful piece. But the ones that I have a harder time giving up or just giving away, because I do that with a lot of my pieces. The ones I have the hardest time doing so with are the ones where like I've made every bit of the necklace myself. It's just, there's something about it. It's just that greater sense of accomplishment, I think. And you could use a thicker chain up here, guys, and just do the chain in the middle a little bit dainty. If you do, I would just recommend that you use the same type of chain, maybe just in 2 different sizes. But even that's not like, it's not a must, obviously. You can do it however you want. But okay, I have the 1, the 3, and the 2. One more. It's just, I don't know. Are you like that, Linda? You make all of your own components too. Yes, Kim, I am going to be doing that. I'm going to start making some how-to videos, Heather how-tos. is what we're going to call this series. And I'm going to be making things like that. The one that I made last Wednesday, I believe, I made all of my own components. I just spiraled spiraled some wire, and then I like wrapped that around a chain to make little like beaded chain, like little jump. Oh my gosh, spacer beads. And then I used twisted wire and made small jump rings. And when I connected them together, it on top of the bead, it ended up looking like it was either the full thing was the bead cap, or the oh my goodness, or it was a spacer bead with a bead cap. I don't know why I did that just now. I didn't need to put these ones on a chain. Unless, I don't know, unless I want to put a piece of chain. Let me see how long this is. Wrong way, Heather. So the length of this is almost 5 inches. So if I do an 18-inch necklace and it starts right here, that would be right in the sweet spot. I don't know. Do you think I should add a piece of chain to the top of these, or connect the top pearl directly to the necklace, you guys? You're good, Kim. Don't worry about it. Yes, I love twisting wire too. I'm kind of addicted to it. Once I figured out that all I needed to do was fold the ends over a couple times and even do like a little twist and then catch that in the chuck of the drill, it became easy, and now I'm addicted to it. So, do you guys think I should add another piece of chain on the top of these, or leave it how it is? Because if I do this one, then the 2-1 won't do. You think directly, Gina? Yeah, Kim does too. Okay, well then that's what I'm gonna do. Speaking of Linda, I'm a little worried about, let me get this where it needs to be real quick. I'm a little bit worried about putting those flower tube beads in the tumbler, but then I want it to still fit. Yep, it's already there. But I want it to be polished and oxidized like the rest. Should I try just putting a plain one of those beads in directly and see how it comes out before I make my decision, or what? Okay. So this is the center of the necklace. So that's where I'm going to want to connect this pearl. So I thought I opened a jump ring. I did open a jump ring. Oh, goodness. Did you squeeze it? It's all right. There it is. There we go. What do you think? They're made of glass. They're just glass. Flat. They're tube beads, but they're like in the shape of a flower, so they look like fluted glass when they go down. And so I'm just not sure how, like, if that's safe. Okay, usually what I do when I make these necklaces, which right now there's something going on right here with this one, and I don't know what happened. There are two links fighting for right now, and I don't know why. There we go. So I have 7 links in between each of the dangles. Yeah, I don't know that they have coating or not. They're just see-through, but yeah, that's what I thought I'd do. I have a couple of extra, and I need to place an order for more because I love the look of them. So I'm going to go over 7, and I'm going to put 7 between each of the pearls. I'm not going to count over 7 and add it on the 7th. I'm going to add it. I want there to be 7 links in between each of the pearls. So you're just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then it will connect to this one right here. Of course, I dropped it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm going to put it on right there. Yes. The other thing when adding these guys is I have found that you kind of need to make sure that you're putting your bead on the right part of the jump ring. So like if I would have, like I don't want to attach the jump ring up on the top. So there's that one. Let's add the other one after I open the jump rings. Because then once I count, I can just put the jump ring in. So we're going to go over 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's going to go in the bottom of this link. Oh my goodness. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I'm probably not explaining this very well. Sorry about that. Okay, so this will be the other one with 3, which is this one. I'm trying to explain it as best as I can. It was a long weekend. I've been busy since, putting together the different components for the bead box, trying to get the invoicing done, all of that. And mostly because I have a procedure tomorrow, the second one on my leg. So I have one. Okay, I don't know what happened to this, but that got cut somehow. So I need to fix that. But they are right now, they are fixing it for because I have what's called reflux in the veins of my right leg. So what's happening is the blood is traveling backwards. And in order to do that, it has to be under immense pressure, which causes a lot of swelling and pain and whatever else. And the doctor that does my lipoma removals doesn't want to take the lipoma out of my calf because until we try to fix it first, because it'll be that much harder to control blood loss if the blood is still under pressure like that. Oh yeah, she showed all of that. I've watched the video probably 5 times now. It's a great video. She makes the most amazing links, everything. So, yeah, literally look her up. She is a great resource for all things wire related. 6, 7, so it's going to be on this one. That's why I haven't put that necklace into the tumbler, because I wanted to ask her first if she thought it would be safe to do so. So this is turning out pretty. I think I like it. It's not all twisted. But between her and Samantha Latimer, if you're looking for like, there's one other lady who I watch, Carrie. Dang it, now I'm not going to be able to remember her name. I will look it up as soon as I'm done attaching these. I also need to cut my nails because they're getting too long for working with wire. Drives me nuts. So, okay, count this one over. She always says, I think we're going to make something beautiful together. Something like that at the beginning of her videos. Oh, that one has chain on it, which we don't need because it needs to be connected directly to the chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's this. Wait, it's lost again. Mm-hmm. Do you guys think I should put a little piece of chain on this? Or should it just go directly to the thing? Maybe a shorter link. I feel like it's just really short. Carrie Foscato. Yes, exactly. Yes, she's amazing, you guys. She's really good too. Love her a lot. She's great. I love her videos. I recently found her. I love that she starts her video like that, and whatnot. So yeah. All right. I think I will just leave it how it is. And if I decide to add a little bit later, I'll let you guys know. But I don't know. I can't decide. I need to get like a good bust. The only one that I have is the one that we got from the thrift shop here. But and then all we need to do is add a clasp, and then she's done. And then I will put it up on my little bust and put up the other other camera so that you guys can see it. Oh, Heather, that's way too big for this little chain. Not gonna work. Okay. And I will go back and put one of my itty bitty clasps on this just to keep it on brand with this necklace. I have It was literally right here, and I have no idea what happened to it. So, and then if you were making this to sell, I would definitely put an extender chain on it if you do like I do, and have the necklace be 18 inches. That way, it's more size inclusive for everybody. Let me just find my 20 gauge, and I'll just make one of my little loop-de-loops that I like to do real quick. It's just the way I like to clasp things now. I don't know. You guys ever get like that where you kind of get stuck on, like, you go in phases? Right now, my phase is to make these links as the clasp, because even though one side is a simple loop, there's way too much on the mat. You guys cannot see what I'm doing. Even though the littler part is a simple loop, it's tucked up within the wraps around, and so it's a little bit more sturdy. And then the part that they're actually clasping to, that is a wrapped loop. And I'll just put the chain right through that. Close up my loop. And then I'm going to go ahead and push in that last little bit and flatten it, because it'll make it that much more, it will make it that much stronger. I didn't push in that last, I didn't tuck in that last little end so that I could get my, so I could tilt up the loop a little bit better. Okay. I'm totally stealing this from Sarah Lovecraft. I know she does this, but I don't know how else to show it to you. Oh, I'll put this on my lap. Although this is an itty bitty bust. This one got swung around. There we go. So that's the way that it will sit. And you could totally make earrings to go with this, guys, and just put a shorter length of chain and dangle one, dangle two, whichever you want to do. But the pearls that are right here, those are going to hit your collarbone. So it's one of my favorite kind of necklaces. You can make it different simply by swapping out what kind of chain you use, what kind of bead you use, how many you make. In fact, I thought I had two little ones right here. Yeah. And if you didn't want to like change it up too much, here, I'm just going to do it real quick. Let's go back to the other one so I can show you, because now I want to do it. So instead of keeping it with all 7 links on, I'm going to cut it down so there's only 3 links. And then I'm just going to add one of my one that has loops on both ends. Man, I know it's a good thing when you can't find the jump like the split right away because that means that it's saw cut and it is fitting perfectly together. But man, on a live tutorial, there's one. We're cut 3 lengths off of here, right? No, I only left 3 lengths. And then the one last one right here, we'll make my new favorite ear wires with a couple of the ball head pins. And you have an easy peasy set of earrings. Obviously, they're going to take more time than this. I just already had them, the like wires looped and stuff. But let's get all of this off just in case anybody here hasn't seen me making these ear wires lately. Let me see. Do I have any really good straight ones? That's a pretty straight one. That's a pretty straight one. Ugh. When they're the brass filled 18 karat gold plated, trying to straighten them can be a little bit harder task because they are very firm, but that goes. So all you do is put your ball head pin in the middle of the first and second step. Wrong way in so you guys can see real good. Okay. No, I don't want you to focus on those. Just on my hands. All right, so you're going to put your ball head pin in between the first and second step, and then you're just going to rotate it up until it hits the ball. Then you're going to take that off. You're going to turn it around, and you're going to put it on whatever step, facing away from whatever step you want the ear wire to be, and then you just pull it right over and you have an earring. If you prefer to have the little kick, you can put one in, of course. They are already filed at the ends. I still go ahead and file them a little bit, but it's such an easy earring. It's such an easy ear wire to make because it takes seconds. It's just fold this loop up and over, and then you twist it away once, put it on between the 5th and 6th step, and rotate around. However, whatever size ear wire you want, because these little chain links are smaller, it'll be easier to attach them and bring them down to the base backwards instead of hoping that it's going to fit over the little ball head pin. But then you have a quick, easy, and elegant ear wire. If you want the little bump, where it flares out a little bit, you can bend the end. I personally don't like those. My ears were not pure straight, so I have a hard time with those. It's hard for me to get it where I need it to be. So, but there we go, guys. Some easy peasy little dangle earrings. You could make them, sorry, I was zoomed away, and you can make them with as many or as few pearls as you want. And yeah, exactly, Kim. I actually looked up what ear wires like this costs, and something similar to this is twice as expensive as the typical French hook ones with like the little spring in them, even if they are even if they're 18 karat gold plated. People don't like that. These are brass. So if you wanted to hammer the top to flatten a little bit like the Frontier wires, you totally could. It wouldn't matter. But they're just so look, guys. I think that's just about the perfect length. But if you wanted to hang another pearl below it, it would be beautiful too. I would probably keep it at this just because I wouldn't want it to like fight right here with the pearl that's going to hit right here. I wouldn't want it to compete. So I would stop this one here and do it. Ooh, Beth, that's a good question. I have not picked one yet. I don't want to put her on the spot, but I was going to ask Rosanna to be on the first Sunday, and then Gina's going to be on, our Sparklise, as you guys see her here, is going to be on the following week. Linda, I would love to have you on. Just saying. I would love to have you be a guest artist on my Beating with Besties Sunday night. It'd be an honor. I've learned a lot from you. I see you as a mentor. You've taught me a lot. You guys got to watch her channel because she does some of the most gorgeous free-form wire work I have ever seen. And she gives you permission for it not to be perfect. And her stuff turns out so beautiful. You guys have to go see the link that she shared where it almost looks like it's a little crown on one side, like, or that you would hold a staff. She just did it with little loops and then like wound them around and folded them in over. They're beautiful, you guys. Beautiful. You've got to go check her out. Here, I'm going to grab her channel link for you guys real quick. But I will have to turn down the volume on my phone so that you don't hear it. Go to my subscriptions. Gumnut Jewelry. They're absolutely gorgeous, guys. I can't even sing her praises enough. There is the link for her channel. And so it's great. Oh, Kim, you got her link from Samantha. Yeah, Samantha and her were on together. It was a hoot. Loved every minute of it. But yeah. But you guys, I wouldn't have like thought to do certain things. Like before I watched her, I may have copied her, copied that link exactly, but it was funny because in that video, she literally said, and you can make a variation of this very simply, whatever works best for you. And I had been thinking, why didn't she wrap it around a second, like go 2 full times? It would connect that. And when she said that, I was like, okay, I'll do it. And it's funny because I literally debuted it. And as soon as I did, all of a sudden her name popped up in the comments and she was there. It showed that she was in the chat. And I was just like flabbergasted that I was making a link based on something that she had done. And it was originally her. She originally wrapped it around once. I just put the second wrap in it. And I don't know that I would have had she not literally said that in that video. And you guys definitely have to try her out. Definitely subscribe to her channel. If you guys wouldn't mind subscribing to mine as well, I would appreciate it. My hubby's been thinking about the best way to create a little stand that I can put where my bead mat currently is. And but it would lay at a diagonal like this, and it would be like a right triangle basically. But then I could show you macrame, but not just like small pieces. I want you guys to be able to do larger pieces like the heart one that I have somewhere right here. I want to be able to teach you guys that. It's such an easy pattern. I think you'll all be able to do it. And I think once you see it, you're going to be so excited. Yeah, I can't wait for those moments, Linda. I'm waiting for them. They're going to come. I know that they'll come, but I can't wait to see them. And in case I haven't said it, if there's anything you ever see that I did, please go ahead and change it up. And take a picture and tag me in it. I would love that. And again, I'll just remind you guys, if ever there is something you want me specifically to see, please tag me in it. That way I can, that way I see it, because the problem is that as soon as I like a post or put a comment in a post, I start getting multiple notifications every time anybody adds to that. And then I miss if you responded to me or if somebody else was just putting a post on it. So, oh, my shirt says it's not dog hair, it's Furfetti. So, yeah. I have a bunch of them. I'm a dog breeder. I wear them whenever people come to look at puppies. But yeah, she does have a private channel, guys. Yes, let me go find that one too, because I'm part of that. My groups. Let's see here. Share. Copy the link. This is the link to her Facebook group. She is also very, very protective, just like I am for you guys. So make sure you answer the membership questions so that she knows it's a person and not just out there. Heather, can you say what your schedule out loud again so I can write it down? Yours and Amy's. Well, I'm going to be doing the lives, as far as I know, on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then I will be doing things on my channel as I have time to do so. But there will be at least one video that is either macrame or jewelry or both together that I will be posting at least once a week then. So that's what my schedule is. I'm not sure which day I'm going to release on my channel. I need to work on that. But I'm trying to figure all of that out. I'm also trying to get your guys' first box out to you. That's why I look so frazzled and whatever. I was working on that all day. So, yeah. Hi, Zach. How are you? But I just want to continue to pass the word on about other talented makers. And that's why I want to do that's my channel, in case you guys didn't know where mine is. That's why I want to do I changed Sundays to being Beating with Besties, because our community is full of so many amazing, talented people. And so I want to have them come on and show a project, show how to do it. And then while they're doing it, I want to be able to ask them questions and hear more about their story and their jewelry journey and why they started doing it, what they love about it, all of that kind of stuff. And then the Heather how-tos, I want to get at least one of those out a week. And those are going to be everything from basics. Like I may show a few different ear wires. I will be showing how to do a simple loop. I will be showing discussing, thank you, Linda, discussing the difference between a simple and wrap loop and the plus and minuses of both. and things of that nature. Exactly, Beth. Exactly. That's what I want. I want you guys to get to know each other more because I have a lot of one-on-one contact with all of you guys, but I want all of you guys to have that because I know what amazing people all of you are, and I want you guys to get to know each other and to see the people in our community as more than just a Facebook post or something of that nature. I want you guys to know them as people. It's going to be great. I hope that you guys really like the change in the Sunday Live. Rosanna must have had to take off. Oh, they might be doing bingo. I don't know. Anyways, but I'm going to ask her. Gina has already graciously agreed and already has her design ready to go. And so it might be her on Sunday. It just depends on whether or not Rosanna can be on or if she needs more time to plan something, though she's really good, guys. She's been doing it. But I'm glad to hear that, Linda, and I hope that you will be a guest very, very soon. All right, guys, we've been on here a little bit over an hour. I don't want to keep you all night. I so appreciate you guys tuning in and being here. Again, you can go back in the on either my channel or on the Camel Creations channel, and you thanks Zach. Oh, and see the sale on Monday. And even if you're not going to create, even if you're not going to place an order on the stuff for today, use the email me, tell me what it is that you would be interested in us featuring and showing us, and we can go from there. But
did you see Rosanna's comment? She's there, she just doesn't know how to join.
I do not know how to join. Oh, I will teach you that, Rosanna. I will. Yes, I'll send you a link, and then you'll be able to jump on with me. So if you're willing to do on Sunday, I would love to have you on with me. Again, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, Wednesdays and Sundays here, starting everybody else. I'll bet he's going to be happy you said hi. Have a wonderful evening, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye.